Much as I thought I could plan a podcast, that is not going to happen. I do not have the mindset to sit here.
Okay.
Chop up block to block. How I'm going to tell you
Merry
about weight
Christmas.
loss and weight gain. Good evening on this December 26, 2021. The time is 10:26 p.m. and welcome to Early in the AM with Ish. Today is a general happy slow put day. I've been kind of in the poetry mood. I wrote a couple of poems today. I posted them on allpoetry.com under Isha A.E.V. and I'm working on one right now. So this is really going to be more of a quiet entry. You might hear me, you're going to hear my body as I'm writing. You might hear me mumble things out loud as I'm working things out in my brain, but that's what I'm pretty much going to do. So just a low-key relax. You can listen, you can put the phone down and go do other things, but that's what I'm pretty much doing right now. But this poem I'm working on, I'm going to call it Every Day. Put down 12/26/21. The time is 10:26 p.m. Okay, here we go in my mind. The words. Okay. I can hear. Running through life and into see, the thing is, when I write poetry, what I'm trying to get away from is consistent rhyming. And I do that because I consistently rhyme because I'm used to writing raps. So a part of me is just used to making the last word rhyme with the next sentence last word. I'm so used to doing it that when I do get a good thought, I'll ruin an ending trying to make it rhyme. So I'm trying to break out of doing that. Sirens in the background. Okay, so without pushing. Every day. Walking so slow. My ankles. Right up my side. Resulting in bariatric hip hop. Okay, so I just finished one page. See how far I can keep this going. Let's see. Every day I prepare my soul with writing. With talking and love. With ideas and podcasts. And poems. And songs that seem to come from the heavens above. I don't know how much I have left. Perhaps it's within you. With us. Is there. I'm still alive. Nevertheless, sure. Behaving for the cause. Sitting quietly against the calm. Every day. All right, the time is now 10:35. Okay, let's see what I can do. I just finished the poem. I'm gonna read it for you, and then I'm gonna talk to you about what it could possibly mean, or Oh, poetry is abstract to me. It can mean anything I need it to mean at this moment. So whatever I'm lacking, wherever I feel void or I may be in trouble, I guess this is here to fill that void. This is supposed to make me feel better. Or it'll help me feel worse so I can look for something deeper to feel better about. Whatever the reason. This one is called Every Day. And here it goes. Faces change every day. No matter how many books I read, even when the words turn into decay, the faces never change. In my mind, the words play games. I can hear thoughts without the trains, running through ice and into cold blood, hot with fire and unknown rage. Sirens in the foreground. Can I forgive the sudden urge to insane, pushing through locks in subliminal corridors where tiny doors stage even smaller families. We are cold and barren, with or without our friends, laughter, and work habits, pushing hard for a darker pen, for semen that repairs wounds with logic. Every day I ask God for rain, whether from above or within, walking so slow my ankles rape my socks, my illusions fall into wrap pockets, resulting in a bariatric hip-hop. Every day I repair my soul with writing, with talking and love, with ideas and podcasts and poems and songs that seem to come from the heavens above. I don't know how much life I have left or how much strength there is in me, but when I feel like giving up, above and beyond comes from on high to defend me. Perhaps it's within reason to battle for normalcy. Maybe being a superstar gives the hard worker a route to go back home. I look while climbing these stairs, my hard, heavy breathing scaling back and forth. I'm still alive, though. Nevertheless sure, behaving for the cause, sitting quietly against the calm, every day. And that's it. That poem is called Every Day. I'm going to try to do this for you tomorrow. I'm going to try to do one of these type of entries and then my normal, entries where we have deep conversations or when I talk about things. Let's see. Let's look at the abstract of what I could be talking about. Let's see if we can pull something from this. Let's see. Faces change every day, no matter how many books I read. Even when the words turn into decay, the faces never change. It's almost in here. The first and the last sentence are opposites. How can faces change every day, yet the faces never change? It's the decay. There's a decay that I mentioned in the third line that makes the first and last sentence possible. It's something happened in the translation, in the description, where the writer themselves broke down. And so within, they don't have the capacity, the mental thinking process to acknowledge change. So even when something does change, they can't acknowledge it. And in writing the sentence, no matter how they word it, it always means the same thing. Second paragraph. In my mind, the words play games. I can hear thoughts without the train. Now, when I mean thoughts without the train, these are very old, sunken thoughts. Stinking thinking. When I say without the train of thought, this is the movement that keeps thoughts fresh. Running through ice and into cold blood. Hot with fire and unknown rage. It tends to be a cold place where the most meanest, dangerous angers reside. Cool-headed, dangerous, evil, silent, quiet people. This is within everyday thinking. But this is just a part of my mind that has incorporated this talent, this behavior, has got so well at storing rage that it keeps it in a cold place, a very cold place. Sirens in the foreground. Can I forgive the sudden urge to insane? Pushing through locks and subliminal corridors where tiny doors stage even smaller families.